What it do, chat? You already see the vibes. It's your boy Chi from the Chi Challenge, and we back to reacts. Welcome back, chat. It's been a while. It's been a moment. I know I took a lot of time off. I want to apologize to all the viewers and everybody. Big apologies. I was sorting out a few things in my life, and things. Alexa, turn on all lights. And you know. Trying to sort out my life, chat, and trying to play house and all that bullshit that you guys do. You know what I mean? Trying to be normal like you guys and shit, Your boy Chi is back because none of that shit works for me. But this year, we got some videos you do not want to turn away, guys. So stick around. We got all types of dope videos. We are going to be pretty much giving opinions on. So nothing that we say on this channel is going to be facts, chat. There are going to be some facts. You could go double check anything that you think is not a fact. But as far as like, this is just an opinions channel. We're just going to react to it. These are a couple of videos I've been wanting to watch. I haven't had the chance to watch them. And I like to watch my videos with you guys. So chat, without further ado, I have a few videos that I want to introduce to you guys. Like today, we're going to be watching a Detroit man that got gifted $100,000 by a YouTuber. And days later, he was abducted and found in a burning SUV. Chat, we got Trap More Ross covering the, I don't know how do you pronounce it. I would say David, the D4VD hid clues about the murder in every song. We're going to be watching videos by TMZ that reported the shocking twist of D4VD case. And we're also going to see shocking footage about that too. Chat, we're not going to only stay there. We're also going to touch on the subject of the starlet from the Bronx that was found in her car on the side of the road, who is also tied in with 6ix9ine. Plus, we have a video that alleges that Trippie Redd is sentenced to life for 6ix9ine's girlfriend's murder after new evidence is released. So, chat, stick around. You don't want to leave this video. It's going down. Shouts to everybody on the chat. They really trying to take Trippie Redd out, bro. Says play 34. Absolutely. And that's why we are covering these videos specifically, because I want to be able to debunk this. Play 34 says he is innocent. Absolutely. Nobody is guilty until they are taken to a court of law and tried in a court of their peers. Trippie didn't do nothing, bro. Facts on file. I agree with you. I agree with you. And today we will be watching some videos to debunk a lot of the things that are being circulated, because there's a lot of fake news, a lot of AI news, and a lot of AI channels. And they've been getting trampled with the actual media. So we are going to be covering today some videos. And we are also, while we're watching videos, we're going to be debunking the crazy myth that Trippie Redd is even involved with what happened to 6ix9ine's ex-girlfriend, La Langosta. So, guys, stick around. It's going down. You don't want to watch anything else right now. It's your boy Chi from the Chi Challenge. Shouts to everybody from Intune Perspective, and that's EST, B-Rad, and of course my boy Bush himself. So, chat, we might have them stop by and drop in and give an opinion about the situation. So guys, let's get right to the first video. Without further ado, let me bring to you the Detroit man who was gifted $100,000 by a YouTuber. Days later, he was abducted and found in a burning SUV. This is covered by a credible source called KB Goes Live, who I've actually followed as a YouTuber, and he has 155,000 subscribers. So he's a well-reputable source. Guys, go follow KB Goes Live. And for now, smash the like button, and let's get right into that video. As you can see, it is crazy in the streets, chat. Don't get caught up in some heat. You already see. So let's go. Let's start with this one right here, chat. This is how it goes. That is a crazy story. What's going on here? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold up, chat. Where's my phone? Yo. Hold up,
Gigantic
yo. I'm in the middle of a
blessing
stream,
after
yo.
the
I'm on too
stranger that
fast.
he decided to help out of the kindness of his heart turned out to be a content creator named MD Motivator, and MD ended up giving
All right, we got to
Curtis
bring
as
this
soon as
back all the way, all the way, all the way
man, I
back,
got a
chat.
crazy
This is a crazy story, chat. Hope you tapped in. Drop your comments. Smash the like button. You already know it's the cheat challenge. Let's get it.
crazy story for y'all today, right? This story is coming out of Detroit, and it's about this 60-year-old grandfather named Curtis Dixon who went to the pawn shop to pawn his wedding ring so he could pay his light bill because his lights had got shut off. And in the middle of doing that, he decided to show an act of kindness to a man that was a complete stranger to him. What was, I'm assuming, a tough day for Curtis ended up turning into a gigantic blessing after the stranger that he decided to help out of the kindness of his heart turned out to be a content creator named MD Motivator. And MD ended up giving Curtis in total over $106,000 plus a brand new car. Right now, MD Motivator, like I said, is a content creator. His real name is Zach Darren Nowitzki. Apparently, he is a college dropout. He was going to college to become a doctor, hence the MD at the beginning of his name. He dropped out in order to pursue his passion of creating content, right? And he's in this category of content creation that I just call charity content, similar to what Mr. Beast does, right? They find people in need, they give them things that they need, most of the time money, and they do that in exchange for the content that they post online. Now, this type of content has received a ton of backlash over the years. Some people feel that it's exploitative of the people that are appearing in the videos, but I'm not really here today to debate whether this type of content is good or this type of content is bad. The way I feel about it is the people.
And chat, this is something very controversial because a lot of people that want to do content have ran out and started to do the whole Mr. Beast formula, which is like they want to film themselves helping poor people or less fortunate people or people who are homeless and stuff like that. And chat, you got to remember that when you're doing this, you're exploiting somebody's pain and misery for clicks, and that is not kosher. That is not, when Mr. Beast did it, this was eras ago. YouTube was not as crazy, but now that we're noticing the backlash that you get, it's kind of crazy that people will put somebody in that predicament. So this predicament just got a little out of hand, let me tell you.
People that are making this content, they are doing good. At the end of the day, if they go out and they help somebody pay a light bill, or they help somebody pay off their house, or they help somebody get started in a career that they want to, they did some.
Because I'm not going to lie, chat, I want to do the same thing, but, you got to do it the right way, You can't do it just for the clicks, because then you're just going to look like a click whore. You know what I'm saying? Pardon my French.
Good that wasn't being done before, regardless if they did it for content. However, just like with all things in the world, where there is good, there is going to be bad. And such is the case with this story today, because after Curtis, the 60-year-old grandfather, received the biggest blessing that he's probably ever received in life, things actually took a turn for the worst. And just over a week after all of this went.
Wow. In just a week, he didn't even get to enjoy it. In a week, this man's life got taken from him.
Down, Curtis was found kidnapped, hogtied, and left in a vehicle that was set on fire. He survived the incident miraculously, but still, it shows that content like this, while it does do good, it also can come with consequences. The same people that you're filming.
I agree. Coin, Sensei? Yeah, Sanasi or Sensei? Yeah, I think it's Sensei. Yeah, I might be saying that right. Coin Sensei. Exorcist should be alive now and be a superstar. He would have been nice. It would have been nice.
filming to help to make the content, not only get the help you give them, but also can get a target put on their back, right? Like I said, this is a crazy
Thank
story.
you for the
So to
comment.
start
Thank you
things
for the
off, I want to
comments.
play out this clip right here of MD Motivator when he first landed in Detroit, so that y'all can get an idea of the type of content that this guy makes. When he landed in Detroit, he linked up with iShowSpeed, and the very first thing that they did was give away a car to a family that needed it.
Let's cook up some beats.
So that's what he does, because so this guy gives some. Oh man, that put a bullseye on that man
right now at the bowling alley.
A car?
Brand new car waiting outside.
A fresh car?
Fresh car.
Like a new car to somebody?
Car waiting outside.
It needed it.
You want to give a car away to me right now at the bowling alley?
A car?
Brand new car waiting outside.
A fresh car?
Fresh car.
Like a new car to somebody?
Yes, sir. Brand new car.
Yeah.
Anyone that's kind to you that works here, you can pick the person out. You say, we'll put a blindfold on them, walk them outside, give them a brand new car.
All right, bet. All right, okay, bet. Let me know.
I'm Demotivator.
Okay, bet.
I appreciate you, Speak. Everyone's giving you stuff. I figure you want to be part of the giving as well.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Love you, bro.
All right, bet. Love, bro.
I'm gonna hand you the keys.
Okay.
And we go.
Hell yeah, we should give away a car.
It's positive, chat, but it also might put a target on the person.
There's a lot of people. How do I pick somebody? I want to find like a mom. It should be a mom, chat. There's a mom and two kids right there in the black sweater.
Let me see the mom. Everybody come here. Everybody come here. I got something to give y'all, okay? We're going to give you guys a brand new car right behind you, right there. A brand new car right above you. This is right here. This car right here. This is brand new car. It's here for y'all family. Love you. I love you.
And it means a lot when it's iShowSpeed giving you the car. Let me tell you, chat, it's gonna mean a lot more. Shouts to iShowSpeed for being such an MD, the dude that gave the car away with speed. Like, shouts to both of them. That's a very chat. That's heartfelt shit. That's heartfelt shit, chat. I wish I had the means to be able to give as much as I want to, chat, because I tell you the truth, chat. I like to help people, chat. I like to see that face, that right there, chat. That shit makes me feel good inside. I don't know why.
It's here for y'all family.
You don't understand.
It's actually her that's going through it.
They all got the sweatshirts for me.
For support. For her. This is my first support. So whatever she needs, I gotta support.
Thank you so much.
Wow, chat. I don't want to cry, chat. That shit's making me want to cry right now, chat.
Love you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You are enough.
Wow, you see that? That right there is priceless, chat.
Love you.
Right. So this is the type of content that MD Motivator
MD Motivator. Go follow that man. I gotta go see what else he's done.
makes. And he's been able to build a pretty substantial audience doing this, mostly on TikTok and Instagram. He does have a YouTube channel. However, it's been inactive for a while. But his TikTok has over 23 million followers on it.
Oh, wow.
His Instagram has over 7 million followers.
Oh, wow.
On it. So this is something that he does on the regular. And his videos normally follow the same format. He'll meet somebody random. He'll do like small tests of kindness before he eventually does a large reveal to the person. And that's what happened with this story. So we've got Curtis Dixon, who is a 60-year-old grandfather who doesn't just take care of himself and his wife. He also looks after his grandchildren. He's behind on his bills, and he goes to American Jewelry Alone, which you guys might recognize as being the famous Detroit pawn shop from the TV show Hardcore Pawn. And he went there to sell his wedding ring so he could pay his light bill. Outside of the shop, MD is running one of his social experiments, pretending to be blind and asking for a little bit of help. Curtis has every reason to say no. He's literally there to trade something that has sentimental value to him so that his light bill can be paid. And after pawning his wedding ring, he only ends up with about $140, which was still not enough to cover what he owed to the light company. Despite this, he still offers help to MD, who was outside and is a complete stranger to him. He even offers MD a couple of dollars out of the $140 that he just got from pawning.
That's a good soul right there. Wow, bro. And that man's life was taken.
His wedding ring. These little small details matter because it tells you who Curtis is off camera before there was any big check put in his face and before he knew that the whole world would be watching.
Hey, sir.
Hello.
Could you help me stand up by any chance?
Help you stand up.
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Ready?
Imagine being able to
Wow, chat. That was totally unexpected, though. That's crazy.
Bless you, sir.
Thank you.
You okay?
I'm okay. Thank you.
Sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Did you fall?
Yeah.
Do you need help? Where's your car at?
Car, I'm blind.
Hold on, stay right here. I'm gonna get you some help.
He said, I don't got a car. I'm blind.
Yeah, don't hold on. I'm gonna go get security to help you. Stay right here. Come here.
Are you sure? No,
Yeah. Just stand right here. Don't move.
You're good. Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah, man. Stand right here. I'll come out here and get some security with you, man.
Why'd you help me?
Because God told me to help you.
What's your name?
My name is Curtis.
I'm Zach, man. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Hey, man, this guy feeling he needs help, man.
My friend's coming. I'm good, man.
You sure?
Do you got a water or a couple bucks?
I'll have a couple bucks when I come out here. I'm going to find my wedding ring, man. But I was shut up yesterday. But I'll have a couple bucks.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll give you a couple bucks. Man.
Thank you, man. Bless you.
All right, just stay right here.
I'll be right here, man.
All right.
Thank you, Curtis.
Me again, it's Curtis.
Curtis.
Here's a couple bucks for you.
Why did you give me money? You don't even know me.
And so, to build something for you, I don't have to know you.
That's crazy, Chad. Shit like that, Chad, that should make a nigga want to like tear up, Chad, because it's like that dude is supporting his wedding ring and still making like he could. And you know what's the problem with that, Chad? Is that there's people who will take advantage of that kindness in the world, but you can't let them change you. You gotta be able to, That's what the cheat challenge is about, you know what I mean? It's like the caring, humble individual.
It's a God to me. Have a blessed day, brother.
You just pawned your wedding ring?
Yes.
How many years you been married?
December 15th will be 13 years.
Happy early anniversary. What's the key to a happy marriage?
Happy wife, happy life.
Could you help me up?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, my hand's broken.
Okay. This one?
Yeah, thank you. How much did you get for the ring?
I got 140.
Love you.
Yep. I'm trying to get the money now to finish paying for my light bill and everything, but I'm gonna be all right.
Do you believe in God?
All the time. That's why I helped you, because God told me to.
Can you take this?
Why?
I don't want to take your money, man.
No. Come on, you want to sit back down?
One sec. Curtis. I'm not blind.
How many fingers I got?
2.
What's going on?
Just trying to find the first kind person that'd be nice to me. I got something for you, Curtis. I got $1,000 cash for you, Curtis.
I hear a lot about sins.
A random act of kindness to a life-changing event.
This weather's crazy.
We're good. We're good.
Take this for them. You pay your light bill?
Yes, that's a good now. Yeah, my brakes went out on the car.
How old's your car?
2011. Car show up on the cover now.
Take these babies in the car with you all the time?
All the time. I wouldn't trade this for the world. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
I wanted to come here and help you with your light bill for the rest.
Very next day is when this thing jumps from.
I thought you were really hurt. I wasn't thinking. Even when I asked you, where's your car? I forgot you were blind. I was nervous.
What's your dream for these babies?
To be a good granddad, for them to grow up, go to college, go to school, be the best they can be.
Where's dad and mom for them right now?
Well, mom, she's in Miami. And the dad, he's in between jobs.
3, 2, 1.
That the way you hold me,
Curtis, got you a brand new car.
Oh my God. Yeah. God, thank you for sunshine. Thank you for rain. Thank you for joy. Thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Yeah.
Thanks.
Love you, brother.
Check your life overnight, man.
I'll give you one more surprise.
No.
Curtis, I got $100,000 for you.
Talk to God when I need a favor,
Oh my God.
and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer.
Okay, I love you.
We're on a mission to get two.
Man, that's good stuff right there. But the same thing that makes you laugh can also make you cry. And just like this was put on the internet and made publicly available for everybody to see the happiness that was created here, it was also put online for anybody nefarious watching to see. While MD gave this guy 100,000 cash, a brand new car, another 5,000 specifically to keep the lights on, and the pawn shop even gave him $2,500. And that can make you smile. It also put a target on Curtis's back. Who got the money, how much money they got, where he lived roughly, and they knew that he was driving a new car. People knows who got the money, how much money they got, where he lived roughly, and they knew that he was driving a new car. People that Curtis had never met were suddenly doing the math on his entire life. And just days after this entire thing was posted online, the story flipped. And according to reports, Curtis was abducted outside of his home. He was driven to a bunch of different ATMs, beaten, hogtied, and left in his burning SUV on the east side of Detroit. His wife was apparently also tied up at home, but was left unharmed per WXYZ's first on-scene report. Curtis was fortunately alive when paramedics and police showed up to put the fire out, but the ATF would eventually take an interest in this because now there's arson on top of kidnapping and assault. This thing had completely went from wholesome internet moment to real life violence. And to add another layer to everything, police say that Curtis's story has inconsistencies. Now, we don't have all the specifics yet on what that exactly means or what details don't line up to the police, but the media has thrown the word inconsistencies in their reports. It could just be the fog of the trauma. It could be something more, like somebody set him up and backdoored him. We don't know until the investigation is complete. But what we do know is it took less than a week for this entire thing to go from good to bad.
A man's car torched after he's kidnapped and beaten. Tonight, investigators are going through clue by clue to solve this mystery as that man is recovering right now in the hospital.
Sounds like something out of the movies, but it was a reality for a Detroit man. This is what's left of his vehicle, just a charred mess right here, as you could see. Yeah, here it happened on the 18,000 block of Mount Elliott. Karen, it was an absolute nightmare. It happened around 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, there's a lot of pieces to this puzzle, so let's break it down for you. Police sources telling us the man was actually outside of his building at the 8700 block of Verner, so that's that location there on the map. Then he was taken against his will, according to the man and police. He was taken some 10 miles away to the 18,000 block of Mount Elliott. That's where that car was torched, and this is where we find Victor Williams for the latest in terms of what happened next when they got to this field, Victor.
So that man was actually placed inside of that car. It was torched. We're holding a piece of the emblem right here from right in front, but you can actually see all the burnt remains, and thankfully it's a miracle that this man is still alive.
If you're a
So they was trying to kill him, I guess.
On this Labor Day, one man in his 60s is happy to still be alive after being kidnapped and tied up inside of this SUV, only for the vehicle to be set on fire with him still inside.
There were other people out here who said they heard the man hollering for help, and he was tied up. And he was saying they robbed him, some women and some men. I didn't think. None of it. I'm just thinking that somebody, stole a truck and trying to burn it up. But then when the ambulance came and the police were here, I knew it was something more than that, because the police and ambulance don't come just for a burning truck.
With the SUV still visibly smoking, cops made it to the scene just in the nick of time to save the man.
Well, he was able to stand up. He was naked. They put a sheet over him. They put him on the gurney and put him in the ambulance.
Turns out he had been taken from his home on Werner Highway. Here's video of police swarming that area for the investigation as well. The most surprising part is the man barely showed any signs of being hurt.
He wasn't injured or nothing, but he had a big... He was bleeding out his head. So they must have hit him upside the head.
Barry says his main concern was his companion.
Then he started complaining about, go check on my wife. And that's when, so they had to be together somehow.
Woke up, I'm like, what's going on? Why is there all these alarms? The dogs are barking, everybody's going crazy. You hear like the little boom off the car explosion.
I heard the fire trucks and the dogs and all the commotion. It was wild.
Knowing what you know now, what do you think's going on here?
In this neighborhood, there's no telling.
Why do you think they picked this area?
It's quiet. I mean, like I said, similar has happened like this before.
He said something about a safe. He wants some money.
While the investigation continues into who's responsible, it's almost unbelievable the victim survived after coming so close to death.
Thank God he's okay. He's blessed.
Today's video is a very serious topic. So I'm going to give you guys a trigger warning off top and just say that this video is going to contain some pretty dark and very sad and shocking scenarios that I really can't believe myself, honestly. I really can't believe some of the stuff that I've been reading, some of the stuff that I've been hearing. It's actually crazy. It's very sad and it's very tragic. So this is a trigger warning basically for anybody watching this video. This is going to, contain some really sad backstory about a young child, really, a young girl who lost her life, and the very dark backstory all around it. So it's very likely you've already heard the news. You've already heard a little bit of some tidbits about this story, but this recently broke just a few days ago. Authorities ID'd a body found in a car, and the mother of the girl that was ID'd deceased in the car told TMZ that it's her missing daughter. And the car belonged to, I guess, R&B singer by the name of David, D4VD. So the person whose body was found in singer David's Tesla has been identified as Celeste Rivas, and TMZ spoke to her mother, who said she had a boyfriend named David. Celeste was 15, according to the LA County Medical Examiner, and just several days ago, TMZ got a tip that the victim was a young girl who had gone missing from Lake Elsinore, California, in April 2024, and this is her. This is the missing persons report that was filed and put out there, all the way back from April 2024. So more than a year, this girl has been missing. And
more than a year, chat. That is fucking insane.
Unfortunately, she's surfaced, no longer with us. And
wait, why are you using Monday.com?
Wow.
There's no real nice way to say this, but chopped up and stuffed in the trunk of this Tesla. Super dark stuff. So TMZ contacted Celeste's mother, who told us she felt that the body found in the Tesla might have been her daughter. She said the police description, which included a tattoo on her finger with the letters shush, matched her daughter's. And as we're going to find out later, David has a matching tattoo. But there's a lot to this story that we're going to get into. And I found a lot of things that you probably haven't seen before related to this.
Oh, my God, sure.
But it said that she was found wearing black leggings and a tube top, plus 2 pieces of jewelry, a metal stud, an earring, and a metal chain bracelet in the shape of a W. Cops have been working to identify the victim's identity ever since body parts were found last week in a Tesla at a Hollywood impound lot where it was towed after being abandoned in the Hollywood Hills.
Wow.
The car has a Texas plate and is registered to David himself. It was never reported stolen, but he's been on tour, continuing to perform, and sources say that he's cooperating with the police. So when this car turned up, it said hacked up body found in impounded Tesla linked to singer. A lot of people didn't know what this was all about. A lot of people, including myself, assumed when this first surfaced that this might have been a case where he'd left a car, he'd lent a car to somebody, the car had been abandoned, and somebody had gone and done a madness in the car. But as we're now finding out, the connection between the girl that was found and this singer David is a little bit hard to ignore. But the cops said human remains were found in the car and it was being treated as a death investigation, most likely a homicide. Now, just to jump back, I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory about David. So he actually started his career as a Fortnite YouTuber, and he got into music because he basically learned what copyright claims were on YouTube. Now, if you don't know copyright claims, you'll notice I never play music. I never play the music by the rappers that I cover in my videos. I never play songs. I might show some B-roll from a music video under fair use or analyze what's going on, but I never play the songs, even though by fair use you should be allowed to play the songs if you're analyzing them, giving critique and analysis. But he basically found out the hard way that when you upload anything with a licensed song, not licensed, but you know, an official song onto YouTube, you end up getting a copyright claim. And so he was making Fortnite compilations, and he ended up becoming a musician off the back of this, essentially learning what copyright claims were, learning where all of his money was going when he was making these Fortnite compilations with, you know, industry music in them. So before we get further into the deep and dark backstory around this case, let's just have a little refresher and look at this Billboard article all about David. It says how Fortnite led 18-year-old David to quietly dominate alternative music. As part of the next generation of savvy superstars, the singer-songwriter has gone from being an avid gamer to crafting hits and signing a label deal in less than a year. Now, David was the leader of Billboard's 21 Under 21 that year.
So he knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing the whole time that he was doing it. And he just kept doing it. So he knows exactly that he thought he was going to get away with this one. He thought he was going to be able to unalive this girl and leave her in the trunk of the car, and nobody was going to suspect it was him, because why would it be him if he's on tour? He's smart enough to figure out this algorithm thing. I think he's smart enough to put that together.
Yeah, I think this is 2023. And so this basically breaks down his whole rise from the top, up to the top of the music industry, essentially. Since stepping out into the world, the 18-year-old has quickly become one of alternative music's most promising new artists, thanks to his emotive ballads, breakout hit, Romantic Homicide, and Sleep Well, as well as teen angst bangers Worthless and DTN. He boasts a total career tally of views of 614 million US streams at this point in 2023.
Wow.
And now as David prepares for his upcoming debut EP, Petals to Thorns, his life mostly happens on the move, but making music wasn't always on the cards for the Queens-born, Houston-based David. So he's savoring the moment and bringing his family along for the ride.
Wow, Chad, that kid is a handful. I don't know how to take all this information in, you know what I'm saying? Because this seems like a genius that thought he was too smart for his own good.
Like many teenage boys, he was an avid gamer. He took a liking to Fortnite in his early teens and would use popular songs on the soundtrack of his gameplay montages that he posted on YouTube. But after receiving multiple copyright strikes, his mother encouraged him to create his own music. By late 2021, David was using his sister's walk-in closet to experiment with the only recording equipment he had at the time, his iPhone, earbuds, and online making music software BandLab.
BandLab
came from video games.
Wow, chat, BandLab, yo. A lot of artists have been born off of this little fucking BandLab thing, yo. Go check that shit out.
Storylines and alt rock bands that he discovered through other YouTube montages like The Neighborhood, Arctic Monkeys. He eventually created his first song, the ethereal piano-led track Runaway, and several tracks would follow, and he essentially rose to the top. You know, had songs on the Billboard Hot 100 and was a very successful artist. So I'm going to get into, I've got a whole timeline here that I've built up. I'm probably going to do a bigger, deeper dive on the main channel about this at some point if the story keeps developing. But I've got a whole document here of things that happened that are very strange, honestly. So one thing that really doesn't make sense to me is that it appears that this young girl that lost her life, Celeste, she essentially had got to know David on Discord of all places. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of the shit has been going on Discord, guys. So be careful out there, man.
A very, very bizarre way of meeting somebody. But essentially what ended up happening is that she ends up meeting this guy from on Discord.
Shouts to Tyler. Said, bruh, Trippie Redd ain't sentenced. You on meth? And I gotta tell you, Tyler, I'm not the guy who made the video. I'm the guy reviewing the video. So we gotta review the video to understand why somebody would say something like that. We're just a reaction video, papa. We're not the guys who wrote it. We're the guys who are gonna debunk it. So stick around. You don't want to miss that video. Right now, we got Trapmore Ross and David hit clues about his murder in every song. Grab some popcorn and sit down, smash the like button. You already know, guys, it's Chief from the Cheat Challenge, and we are live.
This young girl. So as you'll see from this image here I've got in my document, she signed up for Discord on January the 4th, 2021, when she would have just been 10 years old. So she was 10 years old. She joins Discord.
And thank you for the comment. Thank you for the comment. We really appreciate you, Tyler. We appreciate you.
Discord, you know, like a lot of young people do. Discord is where a lot of things are going on these days for the youngsters, for the youth. The Discord, all right? We're not on MySpace, Bebo, all of that stuff. We're on Discord. The kids are on Snapchat, all of this stuff. And unfortunately, as we're seeing, this is going to be a prime example of where essentially a young child ends up falling into a very dark web, just sordid behavior through a social networking app like Discord with just absolutely, you know, with absolutely no safety, with no defense.
No safeguards, no preventive measures to protect children in. This is a fucking wild, wild west of Discord, guys. Be careful with Discord.
Fences, with no guardrails. She joins this Discord at 10 years old and begins speaking to people who ultimately she probably shouldn't be speaking to. So this girl, Celeste.
Wow, look at that. It's a kid, a little kid.
Her birthday is September the 7th. And Essentially, in 2021, she turned 11 years old, and people are saying that this is how old she was when David actually met her. This is the same year that he started his music career. Okay, people are saying this is so disgusting, I can't even fathom it. She looks visibly 11 years old. What is your 18-year-old ass doing with an 11-year-old? She is a baby.
Fact.
Right, that's what people are saying.
That is a fact.
If you want to build an app,
That is a fact, chat. She looks like a baby on the picture. Like, come on, chat, for real? You really gonna, you know what I mean? Act like he didn't know? I don't think so. He knew.
So curiously, this is the same year that David really starts his music career, and he starts it right really at the end of 2021 when he releases this song, Runaway.
Oh!
And a lot of people, as you're going to see, as you're going to discover through the course of this video,
Chad, do you think he wrote that for her, telling her what to do?
a lot of people believe that every single song that he put out was damn near a confession. And a lot of people believe that if you actually read the titles of the songs, it kind of tells the whole story. It's dark.
Chad, you're gonna have to follow. This is gonna be a mind fuck, but follow along.
Dark. It's very dark. And the more I've looked into this, I've gone through his catalog and looked at every song and every upload and every bit of backstory around it. And it is truly dark. So he drops this song, Runaway. It had very creepy lyrics all about, you know, having somewhere for somebody to come and stay with him. It says, please don't run away from me. Please don't run away. I got a place if you come and stay. A lot of these lyrics now, looking back at them.
Let's read these lyrics for a second. It says, I got issues, but you wouldn't know. So many times that I have tried not to show them. Please don't run away. Don't run away from me. Please don't run away. Don't run away from me. Who the fuck is this guy? He got famous with this shit?
Very twisted and seems to tell a story of...
I never heard of this guy in my life, chat, for real.
Kind of what was going on behind the scenes. And now you can go to pretty much any one of the songs by David.
He got 2 million subscribers.
And see the comments. And the comments are kind of saying the same thing. There's a lot to be said about the comments on these videos now. People are saying this is scary AF. He was obsessed with Celeste. Like, I'm up at 2 a.m. listening to every song. She was a little girl. He's really sick. Rest in peace to her. People saying all of his songs from first to last in order are a confession. He definitely did that. The song titles are like a timeline of everything. So that song was followed up by another song called You and I that released on January the 8th, 2022. And so this song drops next. Okay.
Oh my God.
And once again, not too much to be said about the lyrics of this song, but once again, the comments support what I just said. All of these song titles are confessions and in order. I feel sick to my stomach reading all of these. Oh my God. After finding, this is an old comment from 2 years ago. This is crazy. It's all lining up. He was definitely obsessed with Celeste, and all of these songs are about her. R.I.P. Celeste. R.I.P. Put this man away for life.
That's so crazy.
From here, he keeps on dropping music. So on February the 4th, a month later, he drops this song. It's called Life's a Dream. And so this one comes out. And essentially, it's the same thing. Life's a Dream feels like the next chapter. David completely head over heels for Celeste, unlike in Runaway or You and I, where there's the hesitation and conflict. Here, he's deep in it, wanting her to know him fully, love him fully, and care for him. It's like he's lost in the fantasy of what they could be, even if reality keeps reminding them it's complicated. This song legit makes me too emotional with the recent events. I listened to David's music before he was famous, saw his rise and peak, and this song is like a closure to his career. He made music that helped me when I was at my lowest, and seeing the artist that I looked up to for so long do something this disgusting is the most disappointing thing ever. Rest in peace, Celeste. I'm too deep, guys. Unfortunately, have to give these views, but I'm here to hear his confessions, and that's what they're saying all of these songs are, confessions. So on February the 24th, 2022, he releases another song called Bleed Out.
Oh my God.
We're on a mission to give 2 million people all
That
around
is-
the world clean water.
That is a crazy title, chat. That is a crazy title.
It's another dark, strange song. And people in the comments are saying, my theory...
Chat, have you guys heard about this, man? Like, this is all news to me. The whole Celeste thing is the first time I ever heard of this David guy.
She just wanted to go home after running away with him. She was young. She probably got homesick and tried to leave him. He was obsessed and decided that her wanting to go home was her not loving him anymore, and finally just hurt her. His obsession shows in the music, and it's horrifying. People saying, dude, I'm shocked that no one's talking about this specific song. It used to be one of my favorites, but now it kind of sounds like an angry ex who did something he wasn't supposed to. I think we both know who dies here. So that lyric, people are saying, hasn't aged well. And the lyrics of this song are definitely alarming. I mean, the track is called Bleed Out, but the lyrics themselves are quite alarming. So on the track, he talks about, I watched you leave. You said that you'll be back soon. You've got blood on your sleeves. The pieces you cut from me, I bleed out. The pain and suffering I'll take now. And it is sounding like a bitter, controlling man. As I look into your eyes, I can see right through your lies. And it's a terrible disguise. I think we both know who dies here. Too much on your mind. The truth is what you hope to find, but you can't leave the past behind. You're the only one that lies here. It's late in the afternoon. I thought I saw you leave, but you're still next to me. Bloodstains on your sleeve. Stay away. I won't be deceived. Very suspicious and very
extremely dark. But once again, I'm going to remind everybody that they will not be able to use your lyrics against you in a court of law.
very dark. So after
that's probably why he did it.
This, on March the 17th, 2022, he drops another song called I'm Lost, featuring Flaws. And he basically, the people in the comments are saying, you dead ass listed all of your songs in the order of your mental disconnect. That's crazy, bro. Now, after this, on March the 28th, 2022, he drops this song, Decide. And this one has got a couple of very, very revealing lyrics in it. There's, I decide, you decide, we can't go back. I don't know, you don't know, we don't know. Just stay right here. Can't we just take our time? We don't have to get attached. I know what the problem is. I cannot wait until I undo all my mistakes. Maybe then we can just run away. Tell me, do you feel at home when you're by my side? I hope you feel the same way I do. And what really is dark in this?
Take me far. I'm lifting off. The weather seems to fail. Most of this shit don't even rhyme. It's just like a confession. I decided, you decide. We decide, we can't go back. I don't know. You don't know. We don't know. Just stay right there. See, like, it don't even rhyme. Back and there. Attached, the problem is. Save your tears, 7 years. That's 14. Save your tears, 7 years. I know life is complicated. You don't have to say no more. Don't know if I'm going to make it. We both have to find a way to work it out. My head is aching. You're one.
This one is, he basically goes on to say, I know what the problem is. Save your tears. 7 years. Now, as I've already said, at this point in the timeline, that girl Celeste was just 11 years old. 7 years would be the difference between her and adulthood being 18. I think that's a very dark, very twisted lyric. And people are even commenting on Genius. This bloke is talking about waiting for the girl that he groomed to turn 18 in 7 years.
Wow.
He says, I know life is complicated. You don't have to say it anymore. I don't know if I'm going to make it. We both have to find a way to work it out. My head is aching. You're the one that started this. Talks about hiding far away. Yeah, it's dark. Okay.
I decided, oh no, where's the other part? That was the part before that.
Far away.
Watch your step getting close to the edge, praying you don't fall. Someone find me, I'm in a hiding away. I'm in here with every fear you say. This is pretty dark.
It's dark. Okay, so after this, he drops another song. Yeah, this song is called More Than Just Friends.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So this one dropped on April the 24th, 2022. And on this song, he appears to me to threaten to kill somebody for friend zoning him. We all know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? You meet a girl that you...
He said he threatened somebody. Whoa.
You like, want to try and make a play, you get put in that friend zone. That's a hard zone to get out of, okay? But on this song, he's basically threatening to kill somebody who put him in a friend zone by the sound of it. He's talking about, you told me we would never be more than just friends, but I don't really care. I'm going to put it to an end. You never really cared about me. It was just pretend. I told you keep it 10 or you'll end up dead. Oh, I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. I did everything you told me to. What's wrong with you? Pieces put together like a puzzle.
Wow, chat. This shit gonna make me run off and go and dissect this.
Do this anymore. I swear I've never felt this way before, but it feels like it's never gonna end. I want to hold your hand. I remember the things you said. Your words always stab me, hurt and offend. I could have avoided you way back then. Oh, how I regret. I feel so upset. Devoured my soul, and then on to the next. It's dark. It's dark, but it only gets worse.
Yeah,
so this next song, Dirty Secrets, drops just 2 days later.
Why doesn't that look like... That looks like the girl from behind and in a field where he probably left her.
Okay. And it's just this, it's the same old story. People saying this feels so dystopian. What do you mean that he was confessing all along? I hope the LAPD are also looking through his music videos and the lyrics to all of his music. So a lot of people were saying, all right, a lot of people were saying that this was really about what was going on. And not only that, so after this, on May the 10th, 2022, David puts out a tweet that a lot of people looking back at now believe was actually about Celeste. So he posted this tweet saying, when I was writing this, I got a notification from you as you were talking about wanting to be with your mum and your sister again. Take me where I belong, but our circumstances won't allow us to be in our ideal situations. We got to push through it, bro. People in the comments saying, what type of manipulation and grooming is this? So disgusting. What the hell? People saying, yep, you definitely did that. You're cooked. This is crazy. This was actually crazy. And the original post that he's apparently commenting under was deleted by the author here.
I don't mean to laugh, chap.
From here, he keeps on dropping songs with titles that are just very, very suspect. On May the 18th, 2022, he drops this song called Past Love. And again, people in the comments saying these songs are literally evidence. Can't believe nobody's really talking about it right now. Like there are more songs than just Romantic Homicide, R.I.P. Celeste.
Wow.
People are saying he was planning it before he even killed her. His songs are in chronological order from when he was thinking about killing her, when she was trying to leave him, when he first killed her, and then living with the guilt of it afterwards, talking about how he feels no mercy and how he didn't cry. People saying, bro, the shh, that's the matching tattoo.
Wow.
It's messed up. There's stuff in there that I don't even want to read. Okay. So the day after Past Love, he drops another song called Separate. And it has lyrics all about not wanting to separate from his lover and also lyrics about toting guns. And now people are saying, look, I can't even listen to his music in peace anymore. I always felt a connection to his music because my boyfriend was murdered and the beats always made me feel calm. But this situation is just sick. People are saying, bro, this guy's actually sick. Damn, we got to be living in a movie or something. And the lyrics on Separate were a little bit suspect. I'm not going to lie to you. The lyrics on Separate were a little bit messed up. He's almost on some Tay-K stuff on this, right? He's talking about Nina got a chopper with a K. If I say I love you, then it's only for the day. Don't want no trouble. But if it ain't about money, then we got to separate. Oh my God, Shorty got the cake. Red dot, chopper hit his face. Always down to kiss me. Got higher than a plane. I don't even know if I'm going to make it through the day. And then he's just talking about chopper with a K. Made it out the mud. This is kind of like almost like a gangster rap song. And it says, if you run up on me, I'm going to make him pass away. Hey. This was followed on June the 3rd by another song titled Never Again. And it's the same thing. You're going to see the same thing on every single song. All right? Every single song. Okay? People are saying this is just crazy. Okay? Hearing this after the news is crazy. And this particular song, Never Again, it had more lyrics where he's essentially singing about being obsessed with a girl and having to bring her home. Okay, he says, never again. It's been the wrong time for a long time. Only love me in the nighttime. Something's going on. Can you tell me what's wrong? You've been away for too long. You know I hate it when you're gone. I gotta bring you back home. I was so focused on you and I, late nights on the road, it was just you and I want you all to myself, so baby, come through.
All you wanted was to.
That's crazy, chat. And this story's all over the place. This is Traveler Ross is not the only person covering this. Also got TMZ covering this. We're gonna watch what TMZ had to say about this. Oh, let's go past that.
In the case involving singer David and the body found in his Tesla. Police have executed a search warrant searching the house he was apparently staying at and walking out with what may well be evidence.
Right. If there was any doubt, we've been telling you about this case for a week now. And even though David had remained on tour, that is now upended. He had to cancel his show that was scheduled for last night. And as Harvey said, now the police are clearly looking at him just to get more information. They have not named him a suspect. They have not even named him a person of interest.
But getting a search warrant,
yes.
You need to show a judge that there is probable cause to believe that a crime was committed. And the crime that's being investigated right now is homicide. And that's how the LAPD ended up at this doorstep. It is a house rented by his manager. But our staff, if you can just kind of pan around here, our whole staff here in this circle, they've been working on this all day yesterday and today. We got a lot of information.
Could not have been very difficult to get a search warrant. I mean, talk about probable cause. Remember, the victim, Celeste Rivas, was found, her body dismembered, and it was found in the car registered to David that we know is his car. Not only is it
Chad, this is all over the place, Chad. I don't know who David is, but David is in serious trouble.
registered to him, there are photos of him in the car. We've spoken to people in the neighborhood. They've seen the car parked at this house.
But the real question is there a connection between David and the victim?
From all of the evidence we have seen, it seems like yes, because the house that you mentioned that was rented by his manager, we know, and we've seen photos of David inside of that house. Specifically, there's a photo of David sitting at a piano. We looked at the photos on Zillow of this same house that was raided yesterday, and it's the same living room that was raided that he was pictured in.
So also, we got a picture of David in Lake Elsinore, which is in Riverside County. It's about 70 miles from downtown Los Angeles, far away from where he was living.
But it's where Celeste is from.
It's a 5-minute walk from
this
where
parking
Celeste's
lot, the
family.
photo where he's staying in this parking lot is 5 minutes from her home.
Right. So we got that. And then there are songs.
Well, there's a song in particular, Celeste, that was released. It was an unreleased song that leaked on the internet in 2023. Obviously her name. And then there's been just a ton of different photos that look like him with a girl that looks like Celeste.
Right. By the way, here's a little bit of the song, Celeste, that unreleased song that you were talking about.
No, we can't listen to it. Oh, unreleased. Oh, well, it's unreleased. Well, TMZ kind of copyrights it when they put it in.
We should explain how this, I think, came about. Is that they found the body last week, a week ago Wednesday, and they said it was
Monday.
Monday
is when they discovered it in the car.
And they said it was an unidentified body. There were body parts, so they didn't know who it was. They did put out that this victim had a tattoo on her right index finger that had the words "shh" and SHHH with 3 dots or 4 dots, and that's all they really released. We got a tip that it could be Celeste, but didn't know anything more. We found Celeste's mother,
and we spoke to her. And as a matter of fact, Anakin, she only spoke Spanish. So you should explain what she says.
Yeah, well, she was basically talking about how the one of the identifying features of Celeste was a tattoo on her finger, which she specified to us, which we then transferred over to that information to LAPD, was that the tattoo was red.
And it said shh, but added it was red, which the cops never put out.
Right, but
and also,
and I think even more importantly, was that she mentioned that Celeste, at least she was under the impression that Celeste was dating a guy called David, and that she had hung out with him several times before, and that was the last time she saw him.
So we called the LAPD Homicide Division, and we gave them the information, told them about.
So basically, Chad, was TMZ who dropped the bomb on the situation.
The mother gave the phone number of the mother and mentioned that the mother said that there was this tattoo on her right index finger, and added that she said it was red. And
well, yeah, those are things that if the police didn't disclose, they definitely identifying features.
You know, we just got back a thank you very much. And
what else did you want? An invitation? Pay for the funeral.
Well, not to mention that David also had the tattoo on his finger.
And David also has the same tattoo.
And it's not an uncommon tattoo.
It's not. I mean, Rihanna started it years ago, and then Cher Lloyd also got it. Lindsay Lohan also got it, but it's not also very coincidental.
So we should talk about
same finger.
Exactly.
We should talk about what the police are clearly looking for at this house.
I mean, they were together, so it doesn't matter if it's coincidental. They knew each other. There's pictures of them together.
House. Because we now know from everything that we've learned from talking to people connected to this, that clearly there was some relationship between David and Celeste.
We have got to the point.
That's crazy, Chad. Crazy. More chat.
Able to do, and clearly the police are trying to do, is to place her at the house.
Right.
Whether she
and find evidence of what happened to her, right? Like,
and then
well, Chad, I got videos of them together. How's that, Chad? Let's put some videos of them actually together. This is David and Celeste.
Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too? In the back of my mind, you died. I didn't physically, but in the back of my mind, she died.
And I want people to know that in 2023, I did try and bring the situation to light. And a lot of people remember, you know, I was having a lot of... It got so bad that David's legal team had got in contact with me to remove everything.
New evidence against David was released. Today it was announced new confirmed leaked messages from David on popular app Discord reveals his relationship with Celeste, her being pregnant, and much more.
What? Pregnant?
Messages on David's laptop found him messaging in his fan server 1 year ago, quote, "I'll join the group chat with wifey and give y'all the story time. Me and deleted user got a kid on the way," where the deleted user was confirmed to be Celeste. This deleted user has posted 2 photos in David's server at the same time when David made the announcement. One being her hand with David tattooed on her finger, and the other one of her and him sitting down backstage.
What? Chad, you're seeing it with your own eyes.
This would get the attention of DJ academics, who would then look into the song titles trying to find the truth.
Crashing. Where'd it go wrong? Ghost. Where did you go?
Afterlife.
Afterlife.
However, during academics' stream, more evidence would leak online. A video of David cleaning Celeste's shoes outside of his home.
What?
Attention to the shoes that he is holding. These are the same Jordans that she was seen wearing on the school bus, and that was also her profile photo. But here's where it gets interesting. It would be announced a resurfaced clip from David on January 11, 2024 shows him and Celeste Rivas on stream, where he tells his mods to delete all VODs and clips after he ends the live.
Wait. Look at her face right there, Chad. He's with Celeste.
Oh, look it. Answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer.
Which one? Which one? Which
See, and she's talking too.
one?
He's the last one seen with her.
What's good, David? Big family spot me. Bro, thank you.
And the Tesla belongs to him. Last person seen with her. Chad, those are like, come on, Chad. How is he not a person of interest?
Mitchell.
I gotta sign with him if you even.
Are we
We need to delete.
She said I got a song with him.
Are we, Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too?
Like the video if this is very strange to you, because it was also strange to Mimo. He would react, "This is crazy. Street guys are even sharing this back and forth, but this is where the world stood still." It would be announced by an investigator who wrote, "The house where a search warrant was done yesterday, near where the Tesla registered to David was found, was Celeste in it."
Wow.
Appears to be linked to David, possibly leased by him or somebody close to him. A May 2024 Google Maps image shows a similar Tesla parked in front of the home. The property is currently listed for lease at $20,000 per month, and it has been on the market since January. It also happens to be Halle Berry's former home. P.S. There is a million black Teslas in LA. I have no idea if this is the same one, but I would not be surprised. As located on the street of David's home, there is a Tesla sitting in park right beside the home. Notably, with Teslas, they have a 360 camera recording on a motion sensor, meaning within 48 hours, the police will know who drove the car and even who put Celeste in it. Teslas also have the best GPS system of all vehicles.
David Tesla was repoed on September 8th. He started his tour August 5th, 9th. They said the car was sitting for over 30 days before it got repoed. He reported it missing in between that, but it's been sitting before he started his tour. He called to report a Tesla missing. Now, chat, anybody in chat, go to Google and say, can I call Tesla? If my Tesla is missing, can I call Tesla to track it? Watch what it shows you. To call Tesla, a Tesla of all cars you reported missing, when you can call Tesla and get it tracked. That don't make sense. They said the car was sitting for over 30 days. So from when the car was impounded on the 8th, we can add 31 days plus add some change. That's days, if not a week or more, before he started his tour, bro. Dating a 13-year-old, bro. Probably got a. That's why he did that.
On top of this, David's home was also searched by police. The news wrote, the LAPD has searched a home where singer David has reportedly been staying. However, the police found something very strange on his computer. It resulted in them opening up a new evidence file in California against David. And here is what is in it. They noted that Celeste can be seen hanging out with David.
What? Look at her there again, chat. Wow.
During a Twitch stream, waving her hand with two ponytails, where they may have noted this may have been the last time Celeste was seen on camera.
Yeah, that's order. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
She has to be. She's a minor, 14 years old.
Don't be shy.
I'm not really a cupcake.
Twitch stream, she is wearing the same Gap sweater as seen during a photo of her taken by one of her friends, which is also featured on her missing person poster. But not only that, the glasses that she is wearing in the Twitch stream are also the same glasses she was wearing later on that night while on FaceTime with David, where her and David are seen on FaceTime with one of her friends on the other end. This raises the question of who is Celeste to David? Well, police found in 2022, David would message, "Is Celeste in here?" in his fan Discord. She responded, "Hi David, Bart." As the news would write, Discord messages timeline reveals that David was dating Celeste when she was 12 years old. He was 17. Her last message on Discord was 3 months before she went missing in 2024. However, this fan's Discord, created by David, was a real issue. Fans of David were frustrated because they felt like they didn't get the same attention that David would give other fans. And it was all for one specific reason. Two people people inside of the server even wrote back and forth to each other, he only adds certain girls. I know, right? I'm not joking either. To even another conversation that reads, David only talks to women from the server. Oh, bro is like that. They're also usually only 15 to 16. While I have to be careful with my words, you understand what I'm trying to get at. This is from a very reputable source as well. In 2022, the man with the Discord conversations actually made a song with David, but today he would give an actual statement about his relationship with David and what happened.
And I just want to clear up the stuff from 2023 was not about the Celeste girl that was obviously recently in the news. It's nothing to do with her. I didn't know about her. I didn't know she was 13. I maybe heard her name once or twice. I had nothing to do with her. The stuff I have from 2023 was nothing to do with Celeste. These were other girls, underage girls, that had claimed David had messaged them or had, relationships with them or, doing things with them. And I want people to know that in 2023, I did try and bring the situation to light. And a lot of people remember, I was having a lot of... It got so bad that David's legal team had got in contact with me to remove everything. I've attached an email here that I received from his team in 2023. And basically they removed my song with David from, streaming services because apparently I was spreading misinformation. The thing is, after that, I got in touch with David and I was like, yo, are the claims true and all of this? And he was like, he literally said, I've got to hear it. He said, no, it's just some people trying to get clout. There's no evidence and stuff. After that, everything was shut down. Everything, no one else came out after that.
But here's where it gets a lot stranger, as the police found something you wouldn't believe. A Reddit thread would go viral in the moments of the Tesla being found. Mind you, there was never an announcement of who was in it, but this Redditor already knew who it was. He wrote, this guy is a weirdo. A close friend's sister from the area ran away last year, and this is who she was with. We think her sisters were letting her go around. She was only in the 7th grade at the time. The LAPD sweeped this place in the hills. I'm terrified that's who's in the car. Nobody has heard from her in months. I won't release names, but she is from Lake Elsinore. The police will then quickly investigate the Lake Elsinore area. The comment, it ended up being correct. But what they also found from Lake Elsinore is a photo of David in a parking lot just down the street of Celeste's home, handing out money to people Celeste's age. Academics wrote, TMZ has confirmed this photo shows singer David near the area where Celeste lived before she disappeared and was later found in David's Tesla. The user who posted the photo alleges that David was paying people to keep Celeste's age a secret. However, what was found next was truly unbelievable. It would get the attention of Celeste's brother. He would write on his Instagram story, why are people lying saying that I knew more? I didn't. So I don't know why people are lying trying to make me look bad. Celeste did nothing but love me, and I was one of the only people she loved. I never knew information about anything up until the last time that she left. This resulted in many investigating David's music, realizing his song titled Romantic H-Word famously has the lyrics, in the back of my mind, you passed, as well as, in the back of my mind, I got you, and I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true, as he would even break down the lyrics in a Genius video.
In the back of my mind, you died. It's kind of like the storytelling aspect of the lyrics that came before it, in a way that it builds up to the big moment where she, back of my mind. I didn't physically, but in the back of my mind, she, and I didn't even cry, not a single tear.
But here's where it's odd. Celeste's birthday, according to her...
Chad, you think that he already had killed her by then? When he explains that part right there? Because look at how he looks when he's saying it.
Lyrics that came before it.
Like a serial killer type of dude, that they get a rush about telling everybody about it.
In the back of my mind, you died. It's kind of like the storytelling aspect of the lyrics that came before it.
And see, he's telling us that other lyrics are tied into this, like a big story that just builds up to an ending. So, chat, we are right to believe that this really probably is him gloating on
in a way that it builds up to the big moment where she...
See, it builds up to the big moment.
Back of my mind. I didn't physically, in the back of my
Alexa,
mind.
turn off the nightstand light.
And I didn't even cry, not a single tear.
But here's where it's odd. Celeste's birthday, according to her missing person poster, is September 7th. He released the music video for the song on September 7th, but this wasn't the only music connection. It reads, singer David made a song about a girl named Celeste in December of 2023. When recording in a studio, everything you record goes into one file. That also comes with a file date. The file date for the studio session was 2023, where David would sing the lyrics, "Oh Celeste," multiple times in the song. Due to all of the evidence against David, the news would write, the person found in singer David's Tesla has been identified as Celeste. David has canceled his tour stop in Seattle that was originally scheduled for tonight, as just a few moments after that, it was updated. California police are currently locating famous artist David for arrest. Police have questions about his relationship with the person found inside of his Tesla.
Wow, chat. Well, it's all over the place, chat. It is all over the place. Like, it's all over the place. But now let's move on to the caviar of the night. And we're going to debunk this whole Trippie Redd thing right now. Let's start off with the video itself, right? Let's see what it is that these people have to say. Trap Talk.
New footage shows Trippie Redd right before 6ix9ine's girlfriend's murder, threatening the lives of those closest to him.
Oh no, we definitely got footage at this mom's crib. She live in building 18 out here.
Word is 6ix9ine's mom was nowhere to be found, and his girlfriend ended up paying the price. Trippie could be getting arrested any moment now. I've got all the details. Let's break it down.
Let's break it down.
The disturbing footage. The new footage of Trippie Redd issuing straight death threats against Tekashi 6ix9ine ain't just some typical rap beef anymore. Not after what happened to 6ix9ine's shorty Ariela Langosta Mejia Polanco, who got smoked execution style on August 17th, 2025. This ain't coincidence, fam. This is what happens when street beefs go from Instagram live drama to real gangster in the trenches. See, in the hood, words have weight. When a says he's gonna body you, especially when he's got connects and street cred like Trippie, that ain't just cap. That's a promise written in blood. And what we're seeing with Ariela's murder might just be that promise finally coming due. Just not on the person everyone expected. This ain't subliminal disses or metaphorical bars. This.
Well, Chad, it's sounding like clout chaser. It sounds like clickbait already, Chad. Because I got some other videos I'm gonna show you.
When you got gang ties like both these dudes do, that carries serious weight in the streets. Trippie ain't just talking tough. He's making a blood oath right there on camera. And that Osama bin Tekashi line, that's some cold, disrespectful basically calling 6ix9ine a terrorist that needs to be hunted down and eliminated from the game. But it gets way more sinister when you peep the other threats Trippie was dropping during this whole beef. During a heated Instagram live confrontation in May 2018, Trippie Redd directly threatened 6ix9ine with violence, stating, "I'm even gonna kill you with medicine, and when I see you, take your flag off." That medicine line is some cryptic street talk that could mean anything from poison to bullets. Either way, homie was talking about sending 6ix9ine to meet his maker. He also invoked family by challenging 6ix9ine to "don't lie, put that on your mother," and referenced his own family for emphasis, like "put this on my daughter's life," while accusing 6ix9ine of promoting domestic violence. When these guys start swearing on their kids' lives in the hood, that's when you know it just got real serious. That's blood in, blood out type energy.
What are you talking about, bro? Give me what I'm talking about. What dad homies you talking about?
That's old, though. That video is old.
Oh, your dad homie. I'm talking about. All them. You talking about? You ain't your dad homie. What you talking about? I'm gangster. I'm gangster like that.
Oh, you gangster.
You know I'm gangster like that.
Where you at?
I'm in Brooklyn. Me where I'm at. I'm in Brooklyn. You know where I'm at.
Stay in Brooklyn.
I'm gonna stay in Brooklyn. Fuck
I bet. Stay less.
Yo, Trippie, you ain't your dad homie. Oh, I'm talking about nigga stay there. What I'm gonna stay in? You mother, your dad homie. What you think I'm?
You can hear the murder in Trippie's voice right there. Nice. This ain't no studio gangster. This is real street energy from a dude who's ready to slide.
Trippie ain't never killed nobody, yo.
Out on his ops with the whole squad. In another Instagram live session,
he ain't never shot at nobody either.
Trippie Redd threatened to beat the hell out of 6ix9ine upon catching him, but we all know beat the out of in street terms can mean way more than just hands. The most chilling part of all this is how Trippie started building a whole murder squad with other rappers who had beef with 6ix9ine. In May 2018, amid 6ix9ine's separate dispute with Chief Keef and Tado over allegations that Tado abused his girlfriend, Cuban Doll, this is when the streets started to really heat up. Trippie Redd aligned with Tado and Chief Keef, releasing the diss track I Kill People as a direct shot at 6ix9ine. Y'all, the title alone should tell you everything you need to know. This wasn't just another diss record. This was a murder anthem with...
Well, Chad, I think this might be clickbait, Chad. If they don't tell me anything else.
After wrote it online, I'm like, bro, it's paperwork. He told Freddie. Did you ever talk
to Rockwell?
It's paperwork on that, bro. Like, did you ever talk to him like, yo, bro? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, bro. He pulled up on me, and I was ready to hit with him, and I was like, I'm emotional. I'm in my feelings. I want to talk. That's what he told me, and we was talking, and we talked about it, and he was talking about the. I'm like, bro, is this after you wrote it online? I'm like, bro, it's paperwork. He like, bro, I don't care, but that's fake. I'm like, bro, it's not fake, bro. It's a legal document.
This sounds like a bunch of clickbait, Chad. I'm sorry to say it. Sorry to say it, Chad. I don't know who these people are.
During his federal testimony, 6ix9ine would claim that Trippie Redd
See, it sounds like some AI shit.
was affiliated with the 5'9" Brims, a rival blood set. This gang...
Whatever, man. Anyway, let's see what the real facts are on this situation. This is what I found, Chad.
Showing 6ix9ine right before it all went down.
Man, oh yeah, that homie, I don't give a fuck who I'm talking about. All them.
That's the same Trippie Redd video right there being used out of context.
You ain't that homie.
Word on the street is that his comments may have triggered the ops and prompted the hit. Let's break it down. The footage that's changing everything. What went down on August 17th, 2025 was some next level tragedy that had the whole hip hop community shook to its core. When the sun was barely peeking over the concrete jungle, Ariela Langosta, a 29-year-old Dominican baddie who was making moves as an influencer.
And I got to go to that place, Chad. That's Opus Lounge. I'm still looking for some old footage. I had some footage in one of my memory cards. Where I was at a party where she was at. I'm trying to find it, man. R.I.P. La Langosta.
And bartender was found slumped in her whip on the Cross County Parkway.
That's by my house, Chad. This is by my area right there. That's my area right there, Chad. It's a nice area.
Mount Vernon. The circumstances around her death left everyone scratching their heads. But what really had people talking was her connection to one of the most polarizing figures in rap, Tekashi 6ix9ine, and how his moves may have set the stage for her murder. Real talk. To understand how deep this situation goes, we gotta break down who Ariela really was in these streets. This wasn't just some regular chick posting selfies for likes. Shorty was a whole vibe in New York's nightlife scene. With over 551,000 followers on the gram and 115,000 on TikTok. She had built her brand through that charismatic energy, dance content, and modeling that had in their feelings. But beyond all the social media flex, Ariela was plugged into the same nightlife ecosystem where rappers, hustlers, and social media stars all move in the same circles, creating that dangerous mix of clout, cash, and potential drama. Working behind the bar at spots like Icon New York and Starlets of New York, Ariela wasn't no stranger to the glitz, glamour, and all the beef that comes with New York's elite party scene. The places she went weren't just any regular clubs. They were the type of establishments where celebrities, influencers, and street dudes cross paths, creating that volatile mix of fame, money, and potential static that can turn deadly real quick. The night before everything went left tells a story that hits different when you know how it ends. On August 16, 2025, Ariela was posting stories on her IG, showing her turning up at Icon New York, the same spot with
Icon, I think that's the name of the shit, not Opus. I said Opus. It might be Icon.
She was getting her bread. The videos and flicks showed a female living her best life, laughing, dancing, looking like she ain't
Chad, there's more to it. I'm gonna show you another video. This is not all of it. I'm gonna show you another video. It's gonna show you a lot more. So to set the record straight, that Trippie Redd video is clickbait. All clickbait.
Have a care in the world.
These are the facts.
World. She had no way of knowing these would be some of her last posts, capturing the final moments before her. Life got cut short in the most tragic way. But here's where this whole situation gets real spicy, leaving investigators, fans, and haters all trying to piece together what really happened. To understand the complexity of what we're dealing with, we need to peep 6ix9ine's track record when it comes to working with the feds, a pattern that becomes crucial when we analyze how he responded to Ariela getting murked.
Bro, not surprised. Told on his girl, bro.
6ix9ine just about to tell on anybody, huh?
This clip from the No Jumper segment shows you exactly how this moves. His immediate willingness to cooperate with 12, even when it's about people he's supposed to be tight with. The host's reaction tells you everything you need to know about how the culture sees this behavior. Even 6ix9ine said it himself.
What's your definition of a snitch? Let's start there.
A snitch is somebody, I feel like a snitch will do anything to get out of a situation. I'm trying to say, like a snitch will get faced with something and would just give up their mother, their brother, everybody, their whole camp, just to be free.
This pattern of snitching goes way beyond just romantic relationships, as you can see from
wait a
6ix9ine's
second,
whole
Legend.
approach to dealing with law
Gonna
enforcement.
go right now.
Several videos have highlighted how the streets perceive 6ix9ine's willingness
Hey,
to
wait,
give
go eat your
information to
chicken.
the authorities, which becomes real important when you start examining theories about why Ariela might have caught them bullets. The relationship between Ariela and Tekashi 6ix9ine has become the main focus of all this speculation, and for good reason, my guy. The nature of their connection remains one of the most debated parts of this whole situation, with different sources giving conflicting stories that range from them being romantically involved to just being close friends. Several sources are saying Ariela was 6ix9ine's girl, suggesting they had something romantic going on.
All right, that's what we got on that. Now check out what other things I found on this same girl situation.
A search for the killer of a woman found dead in a car on the Cross County Parkway in Westchester County.
Yeah, police say 33-year-old Ariela Polanco had been shot several times. Her body was discovered Sunday morning. She was a nightlife.
Now this sounds like it's more real than the other shit that they were saying about 6ix9ine or Trippie Redd.
Influencer with 500,000 followers.
And tonight, those followers are hoping investigators are successful in their efforts to figure out who killed her and why.
Here's Omni News reporter Anthony Carlo.
Opus Lounge on West 200.
Opus Lounge, I've been there. That's where I was chilling with this. I'm telling you, I saw this chick there, and I got video footage of her. So I'm trying to find it. Hopefully I didn't delete it.
2nd Street, typically bursting at the seams with nightlife, is dealing with the
That's uptown in Uptown Manhattan, chat.
loss of life today. Remember Ariela Polanco the way she was in this portrait, part of a memorial outside.
Happy, yeah. All the time, she is happy.
She's beautiful. She was beautiful. Beautiful. Pretty.
Known as Ariela Langosta on social media.
And the story is that she might have been backdooring people because she knew who the big time dudes were.
It's that kind of admiration that attracted more than 500,000 followers. Her notoriety as an influencer naturally brought about shock with her death, especially in her community. Cardi B posting,
"Have you dreamed of getting..."
So that's the situation, chat. Some of these girls be thinking that they so fly, they could fuck with any guy and and then they become pawns for people who don't really give a fuck about them.
You know, very beautiful. Such a thing like this, you know, very, very sad.
It was Sunday morning at around 8 o'clock. Westchester County Police showed up to a grisly scene on the Cross County Parkway near the Broad Street Mount Vernon exit. Polanco was found dead behind the wheel of her G-Wagon, shot multiple times. She was headed home from work at Icon, New York in Inwood. The Lounge writing in part, "Our hearts are broken. Your joy, your humility, and the way you treated everyone with so much care always made you stand out." Police are investigating this as a targeted killing, not random, but investigators are trying to figure out who wanted the influencer dead and why. Polanco's family tells us the 33-year-old was a great daughter and mother who leaves behind 2 children, ages 13 and 14.
I have.
Chad, people think that because they got a pretty face, that life is gonna be whatever they live, no sense of direction, and put themselves in a situation, chat, where they can't get out of because they think that everything in life is all about being the prettiest and the vibe. And look at how this chick got wrapped up with the wrong guy.
Child too, and you know it's very heartbreaking to see these things.
I mean, I don't know the whole story, Chad. You know, R.I.P. her. It's a sad tragedy, but you know, this This was something that went wrong.
And so there's so much more to Ariela, beyond Ariela the influencer. And despite police saying this was a targeted killing, the people who knew her personally, the people who knew her the best, well, they are rattled until her killer is caught. In Inwood, Anthony Carlo, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
What's good, y'all? What's the number TV? Your boy Pro Bro. I'm back today to talk about Ariela Langosta Polanco. You understand what I'm saying? She got killed while driving home or driving somewhere. I think she said she had an apartment up there. So I suppose she had an apartment, a house somewhere else. And at first I wasn't going to do nothing on this because it was just very vague about what happened. But
See what I'm saying, Chad? Very vague about what happened, but this guy's about to nail it in the head, Chad, so pay attention.
since then, you know, the streets have been talking. The internet has been talking. And so I just...
Shouts to What's the Number TV, Chad. What's the Number TV on YouTube? Go subscribe to their channel. They talking some facts here.
We're gonna you know, talk about a few of these narratives that they got out there right now about what was the reason that she would be killed in that manner. I think we all can assume at this point that it wasn't a random act of violence, right? Because the way she died, where she died,
Whose execution?
time of death, none of that comes off as random, right? It looks like it was targeted. It looks like, you know, her or maybe somebody she knows or was with or something was the target. She ended up dying though, right? So at first, you know, everybody was saying, oh, 6ix9ine, she used to date 6ix9ine, but that's...
We just debunked that, Chad.
From what I'm hearing, from what I did some research, I suppose they did mess around, but I think they became more like friends, and she did a few videos for him and this, that, and the third. And I think she was very big out in DR. Like she was popular in New York City, but I think she was extra popular in the Dominican Republic from what I'm seeing online. And, you know, for a long time, 6ix9ine was living out in DR. So, you know, whatever they definitely knew each other. But her relationship with him being the reason why she got killed, I don't think that's the case, right? Now, suppose she dates a guy by the name of Nata Cartier or something like that.
Listen to this.
And
now, chat, this is something, we bringing you to the hood right now with this information, because this is not something that this is like police radar or anything. This is like hood talk, chat.
A lot of people have been talking about this guy's a shady individual. Now, I don't know him, never heard of him. You know,
I don't know who this guy is. I don't know nothing about none of this situation. Chat, we just giving our opinion, and this is more insight than you probably care to know.
I think he's from Dominican Republic. I'm not sure. But his name kept coming up as far as like he might be the reason why. Some people were saying that he was with her in the car and they was gunning for him. I don't know. I haven't really, you know, I don't know how true that is. Other people were saying he's an informant, or they might have been informing together.
Oh.
Or something like that. Cartel. I'm hearing all this crazy stuff, and they couldn't get to him, so they killed her instead.
Whoa.
Now, I don't know how true that is, because you got to think, right? So if he's cooperating, but he's still moving around, so like y'all trying to get him, but y'all can't get him, but then y'all kill his girlfriend, that's just going to make him really go underground and really tell, and like probably go into witness protection or whatever they got, you know, available to him. So by killing her, y'all basically, you know, warning him that he's next type of shit, even though he might have knew already, but like now y'all making it like, you know, all right, they coming for me basically. So I'm getting out of here. I'm getting low. I'm going to go work for the government. I'm going to be with the government, have the government protect me. So I don't
have a
think
point.
that would be the case, right? I don't think they would just jump out the window and kill her when they trying to kill him, unless she was also involved. And I don't want to put that on her because we don't know none of that. So I don't know, right?
Yeah.
The one that I'm hearing now that's, you know, sounds a little more believable, even though I'm not saying it's true, because it's shady, it's nasty work, right? For her to be involved in something like this. So I'm not going to say it's true. I'm saying what's being said, right? Now, the latest one that's being said, and the one that a lot of people seem to be agreeing with as possible reason, is supposedly she has some clients that will come and frequent her bar, a certain nationality. They will come frequent her bar for, you know, a while. They will continuously come and spend money at her bar. Now, what they're saying is these clients, right, these patrons of the strip club or wherever she was at,
end up getting robbed.
Wow.
I'm hearing they got robbed for some kilos. I'm hearing they got
Wow.
robbed for some jewelry. I'm hearing they got robbed for kilos and jewelry.
Let's cook up some beats. Johnny, let's get co-producer on the master.
Well,
And within the year, supposedly it happened around a year ago, and within that time, it was brought to their attention that Ariela might have had something to do with it, that she might have set him up because they found out that Nata Cartier was allegedly her boyfriend. So they start putting two to two together, called allegedly that, hold on, she messed with him. We went to her ball. We get robbed after or the day, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they put it together that she was responsible for it, that she lined them up. She set him up with her boyfriend, Nata Cartier. Now, supposedly they took a picture of her and sent it to him. This is what people were saying. Now, in the news report, they say she was expected home, and when she didn't make it home, supposedly her family, got in the car, whatever, and rode around looking for her, and they drove up on the scene where her car was at, and I guess I don't know if police was there or not. But now reports was also saying that we know that what they were saying in the story about the her setting him up, but the streets were saying, but basically they sent the picture to her man. He jumped in his car, went looking for her, and found her, and police came and they snatched him up and took him in for questioning. Now, in the report, it says her family, and it also says the police took her family into custody, basically back to the precinct to try to find out her whereabouts and her moves leading up to the point where she was killed. So, it kind of corroborates. They don't say him for sure. They say family. They say taken into the precinct. They say driving around, pulled up on the scene. This is all things that they're saying the boyfriend did. But in the reports, they're saying the family did. So, like I said, I don't know too much about this situation. I wasn't really, even though she was very popular, I wasn't too in tune. I didn't really know about Ariela, and the rest in peace to her. I never heard of Nata Cartier. I got to keep it real. This is all. But I had to do a little research, and we have to talk about what they're saying out there. I gotta say this though. I don't think it was related to anything having to do with 6ix9ine. All right. But on that note, man, I just wanted to get these narratives out there, get these stories, these rumors out here. They're not facts. So we're just talking about, what the streets is talking about right now, what certain people in that nightlife industry are talking about. A lot of people are thinking that she might have had more going on than meets the eye. And supposedly she was way popular. She was popular in New York City, but she was very popular in the Dominican Republic. So you never know. This could have been something that followed her from out there, followed her back to New York from the DR. Son, I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, man, I just wanted to get on here and talk about these things. Y'all, get in the comment section. Let's have a discussion, man. What y'all think? Y'all think it was some shady dealings? Y'all think it was just random? Y'all think she was a target? Y'all think her boyfriend? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section, man. On that note, man, it's your boy Po Raw. I'm out of here, man. Go check out the latest videos we got about.
Go check out the latest videos, guys. Subscribe to the channel. And to end this, I have a video of me at Opus Lounge where you see how he says shady things that I lost. This video is titled, look, this was back in October 25th, 2024. And this is at Opus Lounge. And this is the moment someone walks away with my phone midstream for YouTube. Who would do this? And I'm not gonna put the music because the music is gonna give us a copyright infringement, but you can see this is me right here, chat. This is me right here, and now you see me with the phone. And that girl I saw her. This is the footage that I'm telling you that I might have with La Langosta, because I have footage of being at this club. And man, I'm telling you, I lost my phone this day at that club. It was not fun for me. I did not appreciate that. It was, as you can see, look, moving around the club. I don't know if we get a shot of other girls, because we might even get a shot of Ariela herself. But this footage, look. So at some point, oh wait, who am I? Wait here, let me see. As you can see, I'm just jamming. I was there for trying to get some footage for somebody so that way we can make like a collage with somebody that I was working with back in those days. And Here comes, so here we might even see Ariela at some point, because she was chilling with this little crowd here. Oh man. Oh, that might be her right there, as a matter of fact. That might be her right there. No, that's not her. That's somebody else. Oh, but she might be in this crowd here, or walking around like a manager. That was her thing. She wanted to. She's kind of like a manager type of chick. So everywhere. This is one of the workers. She's going to come talk to her. You're going to see Ariela, because she'll come talk to her. And this is exclusive footage, chat. Exclusive footage, chat. Nobody has this footage but me. And here, you know, it was me. I was there. Opus Lounge. You know what I mean? Oh, I think this is the time that somebody was telling me not to be recording certain things. I think so. I don't know, chat. I can't hear it because there's music that's going to be copyright infringement. So I don't want to play it. But here you're going to see, there's a moment you're going to see stuff. And you'll see what she looks like. Oh, this is one that I think, well, at some point around here, I'll put my phone down, chat. And it falls. And somebody just takes it, chat. They just steal my phone. No cap. They just steal my phone. Let me see. Is it somewhere around here? Is it somewhere around here? My phone is going to take a tumble. Boom. This person's going to bump it. And it's going to take a tumble. And look at these pants. You're going to see this person right here is the person that walks away with it too. In case you guys want to play detective someday and tell me, try to figure out who was it that stole it by watching the video yourself. Drop it in the comment box, whoever you think that stole the video. It's probably somebody in that I was hanging out with the whole time. But I put my phone down during this moment, chat, and look right here. Watch, you're going to see. The phone is going to fall. Somebody's going to make somebody aware that, yo, there's a phone there. You're going to see, chat. You're going to see, chat. You're about to see, chat. Look at this, chat. Look at this, chat. Look at this, chat. Look, chat. The phone is on the floor, chat. Look. Notice, look. This girl here, she's about to tell him, yo, look. She tapped him. Yo, there's a phone on the floor. Look, she points at the floor. And then he bends down and grabs it. It's crazy, chat. Well, anyway, chat. It's been a good one, guys. Thank you for stopping by. We already debunked the whole Trippie Redd shit. We already know it was Trippie Redd was not even involved in that. And chat, we saw the stories. Drop a comment if you guys want me to cover anything. You already know it's the Cheat Challenge. And we are out of here. And peace.